Hey sweeties, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into the beautiful set that you saw in the last clip, I want to give y'all an update on this set. This was recorded on the 12th, so the nails had been on for officially a week at this point, and I lost a few charms and they were still hanging on pretty good. No lifting or anything. So I did change around my technique a little bit, and so far this is the first set that I have worn after changing, and I like it, but I am going to still keep wearing some more sets to go ahead and, test them out. But let's go ahead and get into this set. A lot of people have been asking me, like, what do I use to create my nails? And they be like, girl, hurry up and launch. But in the meantime, what you using? So as the video progresses, I am going to list the products that I'm using. So right now, of course, you're going to need your nail stand. And I like to use the putty, but other people like to use the sticky tabs to adhere the nail to the nail stand. And these nails are from BT Art Box. And as you can see, they already come pink. If you don't want that for your nails, then you would have to find some type of press-on full coverage nail tip that you like, that is sturdy enough for your liking or whatever. So once you have your nail tips and your nail tips on the stand, you want to go in with a base coat. I always cure my polish, so make sure you're not doing that accidentally. Now, when it comes to choosing your base coat, you're going to have to do your own research. I have been really liking this Good Oil, and I have been liking Beetles, but there's so much controversy around that. I didn't have any issues with Beetles. It doesn't irritate my skin, and I didn't really do too much of research on the controversy. I just know that girlies aren't liking the Beetles, but here we go. We got some Beetles. Listen, they sent this to me, so I'm going to use it, especially if it's not, like, to each his own. But I'm going to go ahead and go in with one thin coat of this pink nude color from Beetles. I just like to make that pink that the nails already come in just a little bit darker. We do go in with one coat and we cure that. Before, I was using still Beetles, but they had like a builder gel, and I probably will go back to using that. But that pink was just like a little bit lighter than this. But overall, I do like Beetles for their base colors, their nudes, their pinks. It really fits the skin tone. I do want to answer some questions. A lot of y'all have been asking, when can y'all buy nails? I do not know. I'm sorry. I really just want to have a set amount of nails for when I do launch. At this moment, I don't know, as I mentioned in my short videos, but I don't know when I'm going to launch, and a lot of y'all have been encouraging me to get everything situated and hurry on up so I can launch by the new year. And when I was thinking about a date, that was the goal, to launch by the new year, but I don't want to launch like the first day. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about the date, but when I do launch, we will have quite a few sets that y'all can go ahead and choose from. I don't know if it will be multiple of the sets or the designs. I don't know, y'all. I'm just really in the zone, just trying to at least have something to sell. So now we are getting into our nail art, and y'all, I use the same little brush for all of my designs. You can range, or you can choose from the different ranges that they have, from the short to the long. I like the long, and I believe this is like a 22 millimeter. It's over 20 millimeters, so I like the longer brush. So just know you would need a variety of the nail art brushes. You would need your polish. I am using Double Rhythm, that brand. You will also need your UV lamp, of course. You're going to need some nail art brushes in regards to like cleanup. You'll see me use one here. And then you see this little palette over here. You're going to need something like that. I want to get the Post-it note version. They have it on Shein. It's like a Post-it note version, so when you're done, you could just rip it off and just throw it in the trash. And then the next layer will be a fresh, clean little sheet. I really want to get that because cleaning this off is annoying. Very, very annoying. But as you saw, I was cleaning up my French a little bit, and I was just wiping it off with some acetone or alcohol. Sometimes I would use either one, but those are two products that you would need as well: some rubbing alcohol or some acetone. And y'all know, when it comes to finding these products, you can find them on Shein. They do have some things that are of very good quality. I would just advise that you read the reviews, as you would on anything, on any website, and then of course Amazon. I do have some products on my Amazon storefront that I actually use, and I'll link that in the description down below. But you would just have to do your research and see what products would work for you. I would not advise you go cheap, but I won't advise you either to, break the bank. All right, so at this point, we have two nails done, and, well, halfway done. We're moving on to the ring finger with another French. And when it comes to this Double Rhythm polish, I really like it because, as I told you before, I was looking for a polish where when I go to do my French, I will only have to do it once. But I'm so scary. I'm not putting a lot of polish on the brush still, and I still went back and did a second coat for everything, y'all. And y'all know, when it comes to those double coats or even triple coats, you just want to make each layer thin so it can cure properly. I don't know why I'm trying to talk so fast. But just make thin layers so it can cure properly. You don't want any wrinkling in your polish or anything like that. So the thinner the layer, the better. And then y'all have to remember that these are press-ons. So I'm okay with layering it up because that's just going to make the nail a little bit more sturdier if you don't use the builder gel. But just imagine the thin layers along with the builder gel. That's why I be telling y'all, these nails, they really be looking like acrylics. No cat. But yeah, I did create a Instagram page. Yeah, Instagram page. I did create an Instagram page for the nail business. And I'm going to put it on the screen for y'all so y'all can go ahead and follow it. We will have a giveaway once it reaches 500 followers. And like I said in my short recently, I do not think that that is a lie. And y'all know that I have been sending nails to, or asking my friends and family to send me inspo pics so I can send them nails. I believe only 2 people sent me inspo pictures. I have not made their nails yet, but I'm going to try to do that this week. And once those are done, if we aren't at that 500 mark over there on Instagram, I'm just going to go ahead and randomly send out some nails to, you know, frequent commenters, people who I know engage and watch the channel, things of that nature. Y'all know who y'all are. I know who y'all are. And y'all know I done made me a list. So if you are here and you are one of those silent viewers that you know that you're here all of the time, you have to let me know because I really want to, you know, just take note of who's who. Because I've become accustomed to some of y'all names as much as y'all comment. I'll be talking to my boyfriend about y'all in good ways, I promise y'all. But I just be like, yeah, she commented, but I be saying it by name as if I really know y'all. But I feel like I do because y'all talk to me in the comments and stuff like that. I love it. I really, really, really do. Miss Kadira Solomon, I believe that is your name. I love you down bad. I'm making a hand heart right now like you can see me, girl. But every morning, it's a good morning. And hey, girls, I love that. And I really be telling the girls, Miss Kadira said hi. So it's like you build something with your community. And I just want to give back. Y'all, I'm a cry, baby. I'm tearing up. I'm getting emotional. I really am. But I just lay y'all down bad. I really do. But y'all, after the second coat was done, we put another matte coat on and cured that. And then we're moving into the actual design. Now, before I got into this nail set, I did do another nail set before that had the colors with the black to white. And I had like a red bow on it. And I had did that set before. I'll see if I can insert a picture. I am going to recreate it to have it for launch day. I really do love that design, y'all. But I messed up. And I'm like, I'm not about to package these up and possibly sell these. And I can see a mishap. Y'all probably wouldn't have saw it, but I definitely saw it. And I'm like, no. So then I'm like, I still like the colors, the black and the white. And I did want to include the red one here, but I didn't know where. And girl, now that I'm looking back, I definitely could have included some red flowers, but I don't think the reds was matching. Matching what, girl? Ain't nothing else red on here. You could have did red flowers in this joint. I'm pissed. That just only means that we could just recreate this set with different colors. That's what I love about having the variety pack of the multiple gel polishes. Child, you could literally make the same design in multiple colors and it's just going to look like a whole different set. Like, that's in my opinion. But I want to know, y'all, what colors do y'all think girlies like? Of course, pink. Of course, a simple white. But what other colors do y'all think that is like popular? Because I don't want to make like a purple set or like a deep dark purple set and nobody wears that color on their hands. But what's like popular colors that girlies wear on their hands? Can y'all please let me know that down in the comments so I can go ahead and continue making some more sets. But I want to get into this. This is my first time doing it. I'm going to be doing like the crocodile design. And I'm probably going to start doing my sweater designs like this too. But they told me to put some polish down, put some little clear acrylic in it or white. I prefer clear. This is clear. But pour some clear acrylic powder in it and it should make it thicker. So when you go ahead and lay it on the nail, it won't like slide and go all off to the side and things like that like it would normally do. It won't be as runny. So I really like this. And then I tried to do it with the dotting tool, like put the lines and stuff on the nail with the dotting tool. Hated it. So I just went back to the skinny brush. And this is exactly why I wish I had the post-it note type palette because this little concoction is still on there as I'm doing this voiceover. Like right now, it's still on there. And it's like kind of pissing me off because now I don't want it in my videos because it looks dirty. But anyway, we went went ahead, finished up with the design, did the other side, and even though we mixed the acrylic in with the polish before we put it on there, you still want to go over it with the acrylic and then cure. You don't want to dust it off until it's fully cured. But I ain't got nothing else to talk about, y'all. My throat is burning right now. I don't know why. I keep coughing, so I'm gonna go ahead and let this play out until we get to the next step. Alright, so for this now, I wanted to do like the raindrop type situation. Now, all of my rhinestone glue is completely cured, y'all. It's cured. It won't even squeeze out, but there's a whole lot still in the bottle. So I'm using builder gel, and that's what I've been using to adhere my stones. Somebody told me to try it, and I think my stones on this green set on my actual hands came off because I didn't use enough builder gel. But nonetheless, builder gel has that thick consistency where it allows you to build it up. That's literally why it's called builder gel. People use it to build the apex on the nail or to make the nail a little bit stronger, but you can use the builder gel if you don't have the glue, but just make sure that you go over top of it with the rhinestone. Child, what are you talking about? Go over it with the top coat because it is sticky after you put the builder gel on there. But at this point, the nails are done. We don't have to add nothing else. I do go back and try to like clean up the powder from off of that little croc design a little bit more. And let me know, do y'all prefer y'all top coat on top of y'all rhinestones or no? I absolutely love these nails and I want them for myself, and that always happens. I told y'all this before. But once all of the nails are done, y'all know I have kids, so I like to go ahead, get them cleaned down, wiped down, and package them up and put away from the kids. I don't want them touching nothing. I don't even want to go back and touch them either, because y'all know I lose stuff. I'm clumsy. I might accidentally lose a nail just looking at them. No, we ain't doing that. Another person asked me, how do I determine what nails are going to get the designs? And I told you before, I discussed that with Chat, okay? I discussed it with Chat GPT, and I really went based off of some of the information that I got off of there and based off of my nail sizes. So I told Chat basically my nail sizes, and they said, girl, that's a standard. That's standard across the board. So once they said that, I'm like, I'll just make a set for my nails, or based off the sizes of my nails, and then since it's 30 nails, one set would be based off of the bigger hand or bigger nails, and then the other set would be based off a lower set. So it's basically like you get in a large, a medium, and a small all in one set. But that's why I was trying to get girlies to test out the nails just to see how the sizing fit. So everybody who I want to set the nails to, they're going to get different sizes or different combinations of sizes with designs, if that makes sense, just to see who nails look better on their nails. So far I only got one girly, or two girlies, I'm lying, two girlies who sent me pictures of their nails, and y'all, it looked just like my nails, as if I would put it on my hands. And they use the standard based off of my nail size. Well, I use the standard based off of my nail size to send them their nails. So far so good. I've sent it to two people and their nails look really, really well. So I think that's a 100 out of 100 based off the testing scale. Yeah. But we are still in the testing phase. But y'all, that's it for this video. I thank y'all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Love you. Bye.